Oh, it's kind of hard to see that there. I'm going to get the light on it. We're running 28 by 10.5 Outlaws. I was originally just doing it with just a 2.5-inch lift from Marshall Motard, which works fantastic. But the one issue I was having was my tires were rubbing on my spring over here, which meant that I was either going to have to spend quite a bit of money for some wheel spacers, or I went the cheap route and I got myself 5 washers here on each lug nut, and those put out. You can see I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that actually gave me enough space to give me the clearance to run these big tires without having to spend all the money on the spacers. I know some people probably say this might be a little dangerous, but there's plenty of stud left for the lug nut, and I've been running these for about a year and a half now and haven't had an issue. So just a little tip for you, way to save some money. I'm not going to say it's going to work for every tire, but it worked for mine, so that's what I did. As you can see, there's still plenty of stud left sticking out there, and I've got plenty of clearance over here, so we're good to go. Super. All right, cheap fix for you. Well, I got my tire off here. I'm going to show you another cheap little mod I did. This little mud blocker right here. There's screw holes that are already in this little back sill right here. And basically what I did is I bought one of these horse stall mats you can see down here on the ground. It was like 28 bucks for the thing. And I used a razor knife and cut out the shape that I needed. And you have to put a little notch in here for this little bar that's right here. But otherwise it's just a rectangular shaped piece. Then I got it up in here and drove a screw down through the top here, here, and over here. And on the side where you can't see, I put some self-tapping screws down along through here too to hold it in from the side. Now there's nothing on the bottom, but it keeps all that mud from going up on your gas tank, and on the other side up in your battery box and all that. You still get some mud down in here and whatnot, but that's easily pressure washed. You don't get it all packed up in there in those spots. This was including screws and everything. I mean, $30. It took me probably half hour of my time, and it really has made my cleanup time so much quicker because I don't have to take the seat off and spray all over here and there and everywhere. I mean, it's really a great investment for any of these Rangers. I've had some of that leftover mat you saw, and I'm going to make some for the front as well. So there's another cheap little fix for you. While we're on cheap fixes or whatnots, see, I got a back window on here, and I got a front window on up there. I had a half windshield when I bought the thing, and the half windshield was really worthless. It just made the wind blow right in your eyes, and all the mud and stuff would still come through and coat you. I bought these aircraft grade Lexan sheets here. It was a 4x8 sheet for 180 bucks, so I was able to make a front and back. And what I did, as you can see here, it's black here, but I'll go to the front here. All I did was make little notches in it and ran a zip tie around and zip the thing on, because the fast strap things that you can buy are like 30 bucks a piece. So you can imagine if I've got to get at least 4, if not 6 for the front, 4 or 6 for the back, times 30 bucks, that adds up pretty quick. It's more than I paid for the whole setup here. To cut this, just use a circular saw with the saw blade turned backwards, and it cuts real nice. You know, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but these things do wear out. So instead of paying $300-400 bucks for a front windshield and the same for the back, 180 bucks, you can make yourself one. And if you notice on the back here, because the stuff is flexible and it's unbreakable, it bends nicely to go up around the curvature of the back of the thing right here. So another cheap little thing you can do to improve your riding experience.